Shouldn't having a smart home simplify our lives? Then why does this happen?
Dad, my lights won't turn off.
Siri, add chili powder to the grocery list.
Who is speaking?
Brad.
Who is speaking?
Brad.
I thought so.
Siri, what's the temperature outside?
1 sec. The temperature sensor is not responding.
Siri isn't letting me turn the lights on.
Seriously?
Having a smart home in and itself isn't going to necessarily make you feel happy, but when done right, it can help you to feel more organized, reduce stress, and allow you to focus on the things in life that are the most important to you. I'm on not just a smart home journey, but a self-improvement journey. Having the latest, greatest tech can be a lot of fun, but it can also complicate things. Today I'm sharing 6 tips that will help you improve your life by using your smart home. Now I'm using Apple Home, but you can adapt many of these tips to whatever ecosystem you are using. Before we continue, I want to thank UGREEN for supporting this channel and sponsoring this video. More on their new NAS system coming up a little bit later. Okay, let's begin. Okay, first of all, not everything needs to be smart. For example, if you're someone that really enjoys getting up each morning and watering your garden, then you're probably not investing in an Eve Aqua or a smart irrigation system. I love listening to music and I use my smart speakers often, but nothing for me beats that tactile experience of playing a vinyl record. Similarly, I've recently delved into the art of pour over coffee, which is a manual process and takes much longer than with an automatic coffee maker. However, the ritual of pulling out my favorite record or pouring boiling water over freshly ground coffee is part of the experience for me. I know my effort is going to result in a more enriched listening experience and a better cup of coffee. On the other hand, certain tasks like turning off light switches and opening my shades each morning are not tasks that fulfill me, and these are things that I would suggest you automate if it's within your budget. My point is, don't just make something smart because it can be. Consider whether it truly enhances the experience and adds value to your life. The feature known as adaptive lighting by Apple, Nanoleaf calls it circadian lighting, other brands have their own names for this, is a feature where compatible lights can adjust the brightness and the white level based on the position of the sun. You've got solid white lights, usually emitting a more warm white glow. Then there's white ambiance or tunable white, which allows you to adjust the light between warm and cool white. Then you've got your color RGB lights, often coupled with tunable white for maximum versatility. In my opinion, the ability to adjust light temperature is underrated, and it can significantly improve your mood, your energy levels, and even your sleep quality. That's why I've started to favor smart lights over smart switches, despite the bulbs being typically more expensive. In my master bedroom ensuite, I just recently replaced all of my standard lights with smart lights. Before I was using a Lutron Caseta switch, and I even have previous videos where I said, when you've got a switch that controls so many lights, I've got 8 lights in this case, save yourself some money and go with a smart switch. The problem is you're stuck with whatever light temperature you're using. In this case, I had 5,000 Kelvin lights, great for the daytime, but in the evening or if you get up in the middle of the night, not so great. I'm using Philips Hue, which do cost a little bit more, but the reliability is top notch and it means I can pair it with a Lutron switch. I've got an Aurora in here as well, just because I had an extra one. Having the lights automatically turn on to the right white temperature has been an absolute game changer for me. I honestly can't believe that I didn't do it sooner. It does cost, again, a little bit more, especially if you're going with something like Philips Hue and you've got a lot of bulbs. But this is one of those things where just save up, have that end goal in mind, and I promise it'll be worth it. Before I dive into my next tip, have you ever heard of network attached storage, also known as NAS? I'd like to introduce you to UGREEN, the sponsor for today's video. Here is their new NASync series featuring the DXP 1400 Plus NAS. I've been testing this out, and as a content creator, the fast and reliable storage has been awesome. It helps me manage all my files and allows me to be more productive. It has 96 terabytes of potential storage in this 4-bay option, which is more than you'll ever need. It's like having your very own local server and cloud storage. The push-pull tray design makes drive installation and removal easy. It's secure and replaces all these portable hard drives and pricey cloud subscriptions, and downloading content is almost instant. Just check out the difference opening this 1 gigabyte file compared to Dropbox. Inside, you'll find a 12th gen Intel processor, expandable memory, and an intuitive interface that reminds me of the Mac desktop. Plus, it's fast with download speeds up to 1250 megabytes per second. And with AI-powered photo recognition and upcoming apps for music, video, and more, there's no limit to the creative projects you can pursue. It's well built with a sturdy aluminum frame that can be added to a network closet and looks great on a desk. With convenient ports for file transfers and easy access from any device, it's the ultimate storage solution for anyone. Don't miss out on this opportunity to save 35% off the DXP 4800 Plus by visiting the Kickstarter page in the description. Thank you to UGREEN for supporting the channel and for helping me to work more efficiently. Now let's get back to the video. Having an Apple Watch or similar smartwatch can be an invaluable tool for managing your notifications without the distraction of constantly checking your phone. It allows you to stay connected while minimizing interruptions to your focus and productivity. For example, receiving a quick notification on your wrist can prevent you from falling into the rabbit hole of checking emails and social media. Apple Watch seamlessly integrates with Apple Home, allowing you to control your smart home devices and set your favorite scene with just a tap of your wrist. You can also send and receive intercom messages and see who's at the door. It's a quick and easy boost to your daily routine. In addition to productivity-enhancing features, Apple Watch is also a powerful health and fitness companion. Activity tracking helps to keep you motivated by encouraging you to close your rings, whether it's through regular walks or other forms of exercise. It's great when I'm out walking my dog and I get that notification asking me if I'm doing an outdoor walk workout, and I say, why, yes I am. Sometimes I can even encourage the whole family to join me, and we all have Apple Watches, so it just makes activity a little more fun. There's a bunch of other health-related features that I won't go into, but I have to call out one of my top features, and that's sleep tracking. Prioritizing sleep has never been more important and has real health benefits. Apple Watch helps me to stay on track by monitoring my sleep patterns and providing me insights into my sleep quality. I know with a full 8 hours of sleep, I find I'm more productive and I feel better equipped to handle any stress that comes my way. Do you get enough sleep, and how much sleep do you need to feel at your best? I find that using Apple Watch to track my sleep each morning and incorporating mindful exercises from apps like Headspace has significantly improved my overall sleep quality. Also, the vibration alarm feature on the Apple Watch helps me to wake up more naturally, easing me into the day without that jarring sound of an audible alarm. Usually I have a shower before bed, so I just stick my Apple Watch on the charger and then it's fully charged for overnight and will take me right through to the next day. With the abundance of smart home products available now, even for Apple Home users, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, especially when many of them may not actually meet your needs or enhance your life. It's important to prioritize, at least in my opinion, quality over quantity and invest in products that truly make a difference. So what's important to you, and how can a device that you're looking at improve your lifestyle? Well, here's some examples of devices that I find value in. Smart shades automatically adjust so I can enjoy natural light during the day and then get some privacy at night so we don't feel like our neighbors are peering in. It just makes our life easier and more comfortable. I also love including my shades into my theater scene, so not only are my lights adjusted, but my blinds close as well to make the room dark and just avoid any glare from outside. Smart door locks offer added security, peace of mind, and can be controlled remotely within an Apple Home scene or an automation. Many now have Home Key, so you can unlock it right from your iPhone or Apple Watch. A smart thermostat is another worthwhile investment that can save you money in your energy bills while keeping you comfortable year-round. Personally, I like the Ecobee for its advanced features, such as those little room sensors that measure temperature and occupancy. This ensures precise climate control without the need for constant adjustment. In fact, I find that the Ecobee is so smart that you'll hardly ever even need to adjust it in Apple Home. Smart lighting is an obvious one for good reason. It allows you to customize your lighting for various situations, so you can create that perfect ambiance for movie night, adjust the brightness for different times of the day. You also have options from smart bulbs to lamps, switches, and light strips in order to find your perfect setup. And consider complementing your smart setup with sensors such as motion sensors and door and window sensors so you can create some really cool automations. In addition to smart lighting, I highly recommend considering a smart vac if it fits within your budget. These robotic vacuums clean floors efficiently and offer features like mop pad lifting, so you can clean hard floors and carpeted areas at the same time, and you have base stations with auto-empty dustbins, making maintenance a breeze. While they may not be perfect at obstacle avoidance yet, at least it's okay because it actually encourages a quick tidy of your home before running it, and it's always nice to wake up to clean floors in a clutter-free home, even if it doesn't last long. And lastly, your smart home setup and your family will most likely benefit from plenty of physical controls like buttons, remotes, and switches for effortless device management. You can strategically place these throughout your home so you've got easy control from wherever you are. Remember, when it comes to smart home products, quality and functionality should always take precedence over quantity. So invest in products that align with your needs and your lifestyle to truly maximize the benefits of your smart home. One of the most critical principles in smart home automation is simplicity. The more complex your automations become, the greater the likelihood for encountering frustrations when things don't work as expected. While it may be tempting to explore sophisticated automations to impress your friends, I found that simplicity often reigns supreme in ensuring a smooth and reliable smart home experience. For example, while something like Siri shortcuts offers a plethora of possibilities, I personally encountered difficulties in setting them up, inconsistency in their performance, and eventual failure over time. As a result, I tend to steer clear of overly complicated automations that may not deliver the expected results. I'm not saying Siri shortcuts are bad. In fact, I use them and there's an awful lot of stuff that you can do with them. I'm just saying that they can get overly complicated quickly, so only use them when you need to and keep it as simple as possible. You also want to consider what will work for others in your house when setting up your smart home automations. I found that giving everyone a chance to ask questions, understand, and help shape your smart home setup can go a long way. I'll be honest with you, you're still going to hear about it when something goes wrong. The other day, I forgot about a test automation that I was doing and the bathroom lights went out when my son was in the middle of a shower. He was a little scared, but I was able to get the lights to come on pretty quickly with a quick Siri command. Problem solved. I also reminded my son of that Pico remote that was just right outside the shower for situations just like this. This is a great use case for incorporating those additional physical controls such as buttons to enhance usability for all members of your household. Again, keep it simple or no one will remember. In my smart home setup, I prioritize simplicity. Basic automations such as turning on lights when a door opens and off when it closes, or activating lights based on motion sensor activity. Additionally, scheduling blinds and lights to operate on predefined schedules is just easy. It works for us and requires minimal maintenance. I also recommend creating lots of scenes to streamline your smart home experience further. Scenes allow you to control multiple devices with a single Siri command or push of a button. It's also a lot easier to set a scene than to control individual devices. So make your smart home almost effortless with lots of scenes. Whether you're reading, relaxing, or entertaining with friends, Scenes offers many possibilities and they're incredibly easy to set up. Simplicity is key. It's your best smart home automation strategy and it will get you living your best smart home life. Apple offers a compact HomePod mini and a full-size second generation HomePod. There's also some speculation out there about a new HomePod coming soon. We'll just have to wait and see on that one. What features are you hoping for? One of the standout features of having multiple HomePods is the ability to create seamless whole home audio. So as you move from one room to the next, then you can enjoy uninterrupted playback. HomePods are great for setting scenes and controlling devices. And this is particularly useful for those that don't have an Apple Watch and don't want to rely on their phones for everyday commands. Another feature worth highlighting is intercom. This is especially great for families. You can quickly send messages to another room or to the whole house. Whether it's summoning the family for dinner or reminding the kids that it's almost bedtime, intercom provides a convenient way to broadcast messages to all HomePods in your household. I will point out though that intercom has been a little bit flaky lately. Sometimes I'll tell the kids that it's almost time for bed and Siri sets my good night scene. Or I'll say, pizza's here, and I'll get this message.
One option I found is Gino's Pizza and spaghetti on Barrage Drive.
Additionally, HomePods are great for setting timers, alarms, and reminders, adding even more functionality to an already solid list of features. I'll link a few videos where I went into more detail about the HomePod, but the bottom line is, having a HomePod, especially multiple, can significantly enhance your smart home experience. Having a smart home can make our lives easier and it can be a lot of fun too. But life is short, so we have to make the most of it. Between having a full-time job, this YouTube channel, and having a family, life can get pretty crazy for both my wife and I. But amidst the chaos, these are the things that, at the end of the day, bring me joy. It's easy to strive for perfection, especially when it comes to our smart home. But just know, the more devices you add, the more potential there is for complexity. So my advice is to keep it simple, be intentional, and enjoy the smart, but also embrace the quiet, the mundane, and the manual aspects of life. Leverage your smart home to sit and enjoy that perfect cup of coffee and spend time with those that are most important to you. I've learned so much and I've made plenty of mistakes along the way. Who knows how far smart homes will go with all the future capabilities just around the corner and AI moving at lightning speed. Feel free to share your tips and experiences in the comments below. Thanks again to UGREEN for supporting the channel and letting me test out their new NasSync. Their Kickstarter link will be in the description. That's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.